Hi everybody, welcome to today's live stream. So today is all about thriving financially, and we will be co-creating it, so whatever it is that's important to you will be part of what creates the energy coming in. So I'm excited to see what will come in. So for anybody who's new, this is part of our Thrive live stream sessions. There are 9 of them, and this is number 7, and we've been basically consciously engaging with the higher intelligence within us, within nature, and with the universe, with the support of channeled essences to help us to thrive, to clear our energy, to release what's holding us back, to come into a space of flow and alignment, and to, hi Patricia, welcome, and to come into a place of, hi, thank you for the hearts, welcome everybody. And to really come into a place where we can be true to ourselves, we can be clear in our own channel, and we can live our purpose and do whatever it is that feels most important for us. So welcome to everybody who's joining. If you have the Earth Light Essences or the Alignment Essences, hi Ivana, welcome. If you have the alignment or the Earth Light Essences, you're welcome to have them with you, and so that you can, hi Carol, I think I saw your picture there. You're welcome to have them with you, and you can tune in to see which essences resonate with you if you want to do that, or you can just go with the essences that I'm sharing here. So hi Danny, thank you. Welcome. So if you want to, just give yourself a moment to kind of land. Hi Carol. Hi Patrick, yay. So if you want to take a moment to just to feel into your body, feel your body on the chair, feel your feet on the floor, feel your connection with yourself, and breathe. And have the intention that you're allowing your higher intelligence to support you with this. So whatever it is that is right for you comes in for you. And also the intelligence, within nature, the universe, within your real bigger self. And also take a moment to feel into what you would like to receive, what's important to you in the area of finances or abundance or money or wealth. How are you feeling about that at the moment, and what would you love to feel? Hi Laura, welcome. So just take a moment, so whatever it is, so that and when you're doing that, whether it's live or in the replay, when you're setting that intention, it is creating what comes in. And also have that sense that we're all supporting each other within this. So it's like whatever is right for one of us is some way or other right for all of us. We're all part of the same sort of energy field, if you like. And so it's relevant. Whatever it is that's important to you is relevant. Okay. So to value that. And let yourself feel okay to ask for help or support with whatever it is that's important. If some part of you goes, oh, I shouldn't ask for that, or that might be too much, or whatever, just go, it's okay, and let yourself feel into actually what is really important. So, So anyway, I hope you're all good after, if you've been watching any of the, or joining in any of the other sessions. Just notice how you're feeling with them. Feel free to join these sessions in whatever order feels right for you, or if you feel like you want to go back to another session with a different intention, then do that. So, use them and tune into them whatever way is right for you. So Patrick, you love to feel abundant. Okay, so what does that mean to you? If you're abundant, how do you feel? What is the kind of like the physical experience, the emotional experience of being abundant? And just feel into that. Like, how would you know that you're abundant? What's the evidence? So and if anybody else wants to share your intention, feel free to put it into the comments. Sometimes it can help to ground it, if that feels right. Okay, something else. Yeah, so anybody who is, you know, maybe an entrepreneur, a healer, a coach, a therapist, has a service-based business, if you want to have the intention that you're including this, so it's like you're helping open up your channels within the context of your business, or if you don't have that but would like it, have the sense of that, including that as well, or if that's not part of what's important to you, have a sense of it coming in whatever way is right for you. So yeah, so just there's something there around the channels of income. So if you want to just breathe, feel into that, just have the intention you're allowing maybe a multitude of channels to open up for you. So Patricia, to relax into knowing that you always have enough. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so feel into that. And like, how do you feel if you always have enough? What does that feel like in your body or in your experience, in your emotions? Patrick, you'd feel mentally and physically at ease and emotionally uplifted. Okay, cool. Yeah, cool. And Carolyn, powerful, able to change the world in positive, tangible ways. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah. So let that kind of ground. So everybody, if you want to let your attention ground, just kind of imagine it kind of coming down and getting solid. Feel that economy, financiality is a big piece for you, nearly too big to talk about why. Okay, so it could be that there's overwhelm there. So if you want to just feel into even like just a little bit, like I want to feel I have enough, or I want to open up my flow of income, you know, just kind of, rather, because sometimes if it feels really big, just start off with the bit that feels manageable, or that feels like, yeah, this is okay, I can work with this. Good morning, Carolyn. Welcome. And Lorraine, patience. Okay. All right. And so what does that mean to you when you think of, or when you feel into patience? Looks like there's some peace landing around that. Yeah. And even just feeling into your body, just breathing. Okay, and now there's something else that wants to come in as well. Do you want to just think for a moment, or feel into maybe sources of income, of prosperity, of abundance, of wealth that have been or that are in your life at the moment, and imagine having a sense of gratitude and appreciation for them, a sense of acknowledging them. So this could be either current or in the past. Okay, and as that's happening, it feels like there's a relief or a letting go coming in. It looks like by doing that, there's a sense of acknowledging what has been, what is, coming into the moment, and then allowing space for the new. That's what it looks like. So Laura, to be able to buy a car and support yourself financially through your self-employed youth work and teaching yoga and opening up to your flow. Okay, all right, so feel into that, and that physical reality of having a car and having, you know, being able to do that work and so on. Just feel into that for a moment. And even if it doesn't feel totally clear yet or anything, it just looks like by putting our attention, or putting your attention on that, it's part of creating what's coming in. So, hey Mom. And Lorraine, having confidence that all manifested will happen. Okay. Yeah. Do you want to feel down into your tummy, Lorraine? It looks like there's some pieces landing there, and across the hips and down the legs. Yeah. And Patrick, feel more spacious. Yes. Yeah, exactly. There's more openness. Yeah, and more spaciousness. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see what comes in. All right. So first of all, the first sort of impression I have, or the feeling that I have, is kind of being like this, like being small, or just having like something closed down over us. So just notice if that resonates for a minute. It won't resonate for everybody, but just notice if it resonates for you. Okay, there's also a sense of oh, okay, I have to get something from here or from here, kind of almost like feeling a little bit desperate. It's like, oh, okay, that's going to be okay, I'm going to have that, and then, oh, there's another piece there. It's almost like maybe you know, abundance or prosperity or money or whatever coming from one place, trying to hold on to it, and then, oh, there's another place trying to hold on to it. So there's a feeling of kind of constriction and restriction around it. So if that resonates for you, then just notice that as well. There's also something showing up around being kind of separate from the earth, like a little bit floating above the earth, and then not quite being connected with the earthly energy. Money is part of the earthly energy. It is an energy of flow, of sharing, of transformation, of evolution. And sometimes if we're feeling disconnected or not okay with the whole earthy piece, then we can be disconnected from that flow as well. So just notice if that resonates with you. Okay, and there's one other. I'm getting a picture of kind of shackles around our ankles. Ulrich lifting, and you heard the gratitude before you said it. Oh, cool. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, and so I'm getting a picture, so that, again, this is for some people, but not for everybody, of kind of shackles around, chains around our ankles, and a feeling of maybe not being able to move forward, or feeling of being stuck, or being trapped or imprisoned, and just a feeling of it's impossible. It's just impossible. This is like I'm in a prison of some kind, and it's impossible to expand beyond that prison. So if that resonates, just notice. Okay. Okay, and if there's anything else that you're feeling within yourself with this as the kind of like the where you're at the moment, just notice it. And there is, first of all, there's one of the codes coming in. It's an alignment code. So if you want to have the intention that you're allowing this alignment code to come in, so it looks like it's coming in as an energy, a frequency that sort of steps us up. It's like we're just stepping upwards. So feel into a feeling of stepping upwards, allow this code to come in, and it looks like with that step upwards, it's releasing different energies that are held around our hips and our low tummy. So you want to just breathe into your hips, breathe into your low tummy. Okay. And by the way, does this resonate? Any of those things that I mentioned already, do they resonate with anybody? If they do, feel free to say it. Yeah. Yeah, just part of that kind of acknowledging it. And this alignment code as it's coming in it looks like it's just helping us to come into a new flow of alignment, a new flow of being present with ourselves and with the energy that's coming through us. So I don't know if you notice along your spine, just notice if there's any energy shifting through your spine, through your hips, through your legs, through your feet. A feeling of maybe kind of opening up. A feeling of like a different quality showing up within you. So I don't know. Can you feel this? It's almost like putting us on a new platform or a new foundation or something. So Lorraine, very much okay, cool. You can feel that, and Danny, you can feel it. Brilliant. Oh, it resonates. And Hannah, the piece of Earth connection resonates with you. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah. So and actually, it feels like acknowledging that feels really empowering. It's like I don't know, it's got this kind of yes, I can work with this feeling too. So Carolyn, there is constriction mentioned, resonate. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, so just acknowledge them. It feels like being put onto another path. Yeah. Yeah, it does. And Laura, some tears recognizing the old, welcoming the new spaciousness. Yeah, because there is a whole emotional component of this. It's like we're resonating on so many levels with where we've been at, and then in this expansion, it's happening on it's happening emotionally, energetically, mentally, every way. So I'm happy they resonate. Okay, cool. Thank you everybody for letting me know. It's good to hear. And there is something there also. So if you want to just feel into what it is you're resonating with in the old energy, and have a sense that as this code, well, it's already come in, but with this code, that there's an unhooking or a releasing of the structure maybe associated with those old energies, the old associations, All right, so with that, there's another releasing around the whole tummy and hip area. And a sense of lifting up through the whole of our body, and a sense of also expanding up through our channel. It's just got this whoosh, upwards whoosh through our channel. Okay, and with that then there's one of the chakra clear essences called Purpose is coming in. And this looks like it's coming in, and it's like it's opening up or unlocking lots of things down through our channel. It's like lots of little, it's almost like fairy dust or something is what it looks like. Just, yeah, it looks like unlocking and opening just things down through our channel from quite high up, higher than I can reach. So quite high up. And as this opening up is coming in, it's like there's a resonance then coming all the way down through all of our chakras. Can you feel this? So just keep breathing. There's something coming in around deserving. It's like, oh, do I deserve more? Do I deserve to have enough? Do I deserve to be part of this flow of abundance that some people seem to have, and I don't know if I have it, you know, that sort of a feeling, or feeling safe with it. Okay. And that Purpose chakra clear essence is also, well, it's also helping us to kind of almost like a quantum shift, a quantum alignment or something of flow around what it is that we feel we're here for as it flows through our different chakras. So I can feel like a uniting or a what's the word? Yeah, uniting or connecting together of all of our chakras with this shift that's going on here. Almost like, so our whole energy system is vibrating at a similar frequency. So, and Hannah, you deserve everything. Yeah, absolutely. And Mahesh, abundance feels unfamiliar, like it's not what you grew up with, so it's not who I am. Yeah. So notice that. Okay, and just keep breathing. There's another chakra clear essence called Cleanse coming in. I think this has come in a few times, hasn't it? Ivada, feeling like rowing across the ocean. Oh, okay. So what does that mean to you? Does it feel expansive or hard work? Or just see, how does that feel for you? What does that mean for you? So this Cleanse chakra clear essence looks like it's coming in, and it's washing through our chakras. So our chakras are kind of, you know, that they're our energy centers, and they also hold memories and all sorts of different things within them. Memories, unresolved emotions, limiting beliefs, you know, all that kind of thing. Hi Ruth. Oh, brilliant. Yes, lots of love to you too. And we'll chat with you later on then in the replay. And yeah, so this cleansing essence is sort of washing through our chakras, just helping to release some of the old energies, the old experiences that we've been holding around this whole topic of abundance and financial well-being. Now I feel a little bit sick. It's like, just the feeling of, maybe grief or sadness, or do I deserve, or am I enough? That's the releasing, and it's around expanding into that newer energy that is different, that feels different. Okay, how's anybody feeling at the moment with this, if you feel like sharing? It looks like there's quite a lot of plugs, like cords or connections that are plugged into our system, especially through a whole tummy area around that are keeping us in kind of connected with the old frequencies, the old structures. And it looks like these plugs are just releasing and releasing and releasing and releasing, and as they're releasing, there's more energy flowing in. There's like different points of view showing up, and there's a different sense of maybe what's possible. Okay, so just keep breathing. Now, Patrick, will you be abandoning your past, your family, if you allow in abundance? Okay. All right, so yeah, quite often we are resistant to opening up to the new because we're afraid of that we're going to lose good things maybe in the past, or even just the familiarity. So if you want to just feel into that this is an expansion, so it's not sort of rather than seeing it as a moving forwards and then everything is left behind, it's more of an expanding. So you're in this present moment, you're expanding and you're allowing in more. And in that expansion, you're also letting go of what doesn't resonate. But if something resonates, like your close connections with your family, or a love for particular people, or a different anything, that they still stay there. So it's like releasing the things that are holding you back, or releasing things that feel limiting, and allowing in the things that feel expanding, and opening up. So to see how that feels. Yeah, so it's an expanding rather than a sort of saying goodbye to things you may not want to. And Patricia, a digestive upset. Yeah. Do you want to? So if Patricia, if you or if anybody else who's feeling stuff going on in your tummy, there is actually another code that's coming in, an activation code. And it looks like it's coming in and supporting whatever the shifts are, the emotional shifts are, and the whole thing about digesting this experience, past experiences, what's coming in, that whole digestive piece. This activation code looks like it's bringing in like a soothing energy and almost like an antacid or something, kind of calming, it's settling, it's soothing, it's allowing space for something new. So just see how does that feel as it comes in. And Hannah, you feel good? Cool. Patrick, hello. Okay, what's he? Oh, I see, yeah. Okay. Yeah, perfect. And Joanna, have to work hard and sacrifice elsewhere in relationships. Okay, so in order to have more money or more abundance, you then have to, there's a belief there that says you need to lose. You either have to work hard or you have to sacrifice your time with your family and things like that. Okay. So for anybody who feels these kind of conflicting beliefs where, well, if I have more of this, then I'm going to have less of that, or if I have more of this, then my own well-being and the well-being of my family is going to suffer. Anybody has any beliefs like that? Just keep breathing and allow in the reversal release essence from the alignment set. Oh yeah, and just keep breathing. There's lots shifting. So you can see that these kind of beliefs, like needing to, or then I have to work really hard, or then I'm going to lose other. They're coming from a I suppose a collective consciousness that a lot of people are living, where there is that sense of, okay, I have to work really, really hard. I've got to make this happen. I've got to do it by myself. There's no such thing as the universe helping me, that kind of thing. I've got to do it all by myself. Or I have to put so much time in, I can't do other things. But it's coming from a paradigm, I suppose, an old paradigm, which involves, it's like the by me level of consciousness. I've got to do this by myself. Okay. All right, so I don't know, can you feel something's releasing there? And yeah, so continue allowing the reverse release essence in and the resistance release essence. And it looks like it's helping to release that old paradigm, that old set of beliefs. And you might want to sort of look to see, well, what are those beliefs that are part of that old paradigm, like the having to work hard, having to sacrifice, having to do it by myself, I have to burn myself out in order to make anything happen. Just notice any of those beliefs. And allow in the realigning with soul's blueprint essence and the reconstruction essence. Okay, these are helping to kind of to open up to the new paradigm where it's more the through me consciousness or as me consciousness. So I'm collaborating with the universe, I'm collaborating with the higher intelligence within me and the universe with this. It's not all just up to me. There's a partnership going on here. Okay, just see how that feels. It looks like there's loads releasing, loads releasing all around. I kind of like a whole shaking through the whole body because it is quite a big shift. Okay, So just, yeah, so Joanna, just see what happens. Is this, there's more coming in around that, but just see how this is so far. No problems, Patrick. Okay, and Lorene, tightness in your solar plexus mentioned deserving. Lots of yawning, so easing. Yeah, cool. And also around the deserving. One of the interpersonal light essences is coming in, the light filling up. Do you want to let, so if anybody has something around I don't deserve, just allow this essence to come in. It's called light filling up. Not a very sophisticated name, but anyway, that's his name. Light filling up. One of the interpersonal light essences, and it looks like it's bringing in sort of like it's bringing in light. It's coming in around solar plexus and around the heart, and it's opening up to a sense of maybe oneness with the universe. And as that oneness is coming in, there's a sense of almost like deserving isn't sort of part of it. It's like just, oh well, everything just is. So I don't know, can you feel that? It's like an opening up all around in every direction through the whole energy field. And as that opening up is coming in, and as that essence is coming in, just notice there's something changing around that, about that piece about deserving or not deserving. Let's see. Balloon, that's great, it's releasing. And Isabella, I have to deserve it by working hard. Yeah. So that there's a release coming in around that. The reverse release, the resistance release, helping to release the paradigm around working hard and having to do it by myself, that by me level of consciousness, which is very familiar because that's what we're all taught, that's what most of society does. It's like the normal, it's a normal. So if you want to have that sense that we're opening up to something that's where there's a greater partnership or a greater conscious awareness of our partnership with the higher intelligence, with us and nature and the universe. And we don't need to do it all, and that a lot is happening on other levels. Okay. And also there's something there around just notice your intention and tweak it if you need to, or if you feel you'd like to. If you want to include ease and flow around abundance, so it feels natural, it feels part of your flow, part of your alignment, that it's just, it just feels very natural. There's an ease to it. So just see if you want to include that in your intention. And Carol, to be abundant financially feels like we'll finally be celebrating being alive. Yes. Yeah, so if you want to feel that kind of the whole piece around not enough, or not enough money and not being enough, there's a feeling of suppression around us, having to suppress ourselves, and that what we're doing is opening up that flow, opening up who we are, opening up our channel, allowing ourselves to receive more, feeling more comfortable around receiving more, feeling that we are enough. It's like there's so many pieces to this. So yes, celebrating being alive. And Carolyn, there's a family lineage of gaining and losing too, not trusting it can stay and grow. Okay, the picture came to my mind there of a plant, of sowing the seeds of a plant, and then the plant growing, like even maybe maize or something like that, maize or corn, sowing the seeds, and the plant grows, and then the plant makes more seeds, so then the plant maybe dies, but the seeds then are in the ground and more plants grow. And there's that feeling of growth. So I don't see what that feels like, Caroline. Just see what happens in your energy with that. And for anybody else who has something about, it might come, but then it might be gone. There's something shifting there with that image of that growth and that constant renewal, regeneration. Just see how that feels. Reversal release essences, and that's great the way you have E for the essence. Yeah, I noticed that in your last comments. Is unknotting the tummy. Brilliant. Lorene, your mum said she only just feeling totally content with life, and then my dad got cancer and died. Just remember. Yeah, so maybe there's a feeling of loss or separation or something with that. If you want to allow in the reverse release essence, or release the reversals around that. And also the realign with soul's blueprint essence, so there's an opening up to flow, just see how that feels. I know there's quite a lot going on. Yeah. Yeah. And also there's also something shifting around the hips, and that feels like it's happening for all of us as well, around the grounding and the earthing. And Hannah, I feel when you connect with your mom, you connect with abundance. Okay, great. Yeah, so just notice that feeling where you have a connection with abundance already. Just feel into that. And Laura, money comes to you easily and frequently. I am enough. Yeah, so feel into that. And if that feels really, just feel into your energy. And just feel, is your energy agreeing with that? Or is it in process still? So if there's an affirmation that feels right, so like I am enough, money comes to me easily, just feel into your energy and say, okay, well, is my energy saying yes to that or not? And if your energy is saying yes to that, then that's fantastic. And if your energy is saying no, if you're going, yes, I would love that, but actually my energy is saying no, then just allow in the reverse release essence and the resistance release essence, specifically to help with this affirmation or with this new reality that you want to experience. Okay, and as that comes in, just notice what's releasing, notice what's coming up. To me, it feels like there's lots of shifts again around the tummy and up into the heart around receiving and feeling worthy. And as those release, there's a feeling of coming more into alignment with the affirmation. Yeah, there's lots going on with that. There's loads going on here. Okay, I really like that, the way nature works. Okay, cool. Yeah. And Patrick, the fear of it coming then going plays here too. Yeah. And abundance doesn't only come from one direction, come from many ways from all around. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's something. Okay, so one of the one world essences is coming in. Number 7. So it's around aligning with synchronicity, awakening your higher consciousness, connecting with your soul's vision. Oh, okay, and if you want to allow this to come in, this is for everybody. So it's like there's so much that's there, that's been shifting and so on, and it feels like this essence is coming in, and it's just helping us to connect with whatever is most relevant for us right now. Okay, so the part that's really catching my attention in that, number 7, is awakening your higher consciousness. So do you want to just have the intention that you're allowing your higher consciousness, your higher awareness, to kind of be awakened within you, or just to have the intention of being present maybe with your higher consciousness, and have a sense that there's something awakening within that. So you know, and each of us knows on some level, how it is to feel abundant, to feel prosperous. Otherwise we wouldn't even have a concept of it to say, I want that. So it looks like this higher consciousness is like maybe helping us connect with the version of ourselves that already is totally fine with having lots, feeling comfortable, having that sense of stability and security and consistency and so on. So just see how that feels as you do that. So the resistance release essence, so the initials are much easier, aren't they? They're effective, feeling lighter. Brilliant, good. And Danny, yes, thank you. Brilliant. Okay. So if you want to just again put your attention on your higher consciousness, it looks like there is a teaching coming in from yourself, from your higher self to you, to your sort of more human level self. So just breathe. It looks like an opening up right the way through your core. Our core is like a whole core is opening up. Oh, yes. And that opening up at a core level is part of shifting from that old paradigm or energetic structure of lack or not enough, and shifting more into a new energetic structure, new energy field, new paradigm of flow and of possibility and of kind of light. There's a lot of light there. Okay, actually there's something something more specific coming in. Hold on, let's see. Patrick, when you connect in with your being, the sense of oneness intrinsically has a sense of abundance in it. Yes, because there's no separation or lack. Yes, yeah, exactly. So it looks like that sense of oneness, that our higher self, our being, is being shared to us, or is being taught to us by ourself, by our inner being. Yeah. So what popped into my mind there, and I know there's still loads going on with the beliefs and everything like that, so if you just have the sense of it's okay, that's all, it's all in process, if you like. If I say money, how do you feel about money? What happens in your body? Any sensations in your body, or any emotions, any thoughts specifically about money? And just notice how you're feeling. Okay, and from the alignment set, these are one of the print your own. The recalibration essence is coming in for this around money, and I'm going to read out the affirmation because it caught my attention. So I allow this, so if you want to say this or feel into it, I allow this essence, this recalibration essence, to support me to release what I no longer need. And this is about money, or our perception of money, our relationship with money, to align with what's right for me, and to allow my energy to reconfigure and recalibrate so that I'm clear, aligned, balanced, and stable. Okay, so just allow this essence to come in, and it's supporting us to release our, the aspects of our relationship with money that we don't need anymore, and to align with a kind of like a healthier relationship with it. And it's supporting us, supporting our energy to recalibrate and reconfigure so that we're in that more clear, balanced space of flow. So it's I can feel this, lots going on. So Isabella, just felt in your sacral. Okay, cool. Yeah, so just notice what does it feel like. Maybe there's an image or a word or a colour or something, and just breathe. So it looks like there's stuff releasing. And Patrick, money pops to mind as an idea, but I'm still feeling the oneness. Okay. So as you're feeling the oneness and that sense of abundance, just notice, if you let sort of the concept of money just float in, and just see how does that feel. To me it feels like sort of like a grounding coming in. Yeah, but just see. Okay, does anybody else want to say anything about how you're feeling with just money? Or how you feel about money? Do you feel like you close down? Do you open up? Do you kind of get ungrounded? Do you become more grounded? Do you feel heavy, light? Anything else? It looks like money as a consciousness actually wants to communicate with us. So if you want to imagine that money is a consciousness, like you can see it as maybe as a being, maybe, or as a light. And this money consciousness is in front of you, maybe just showing it in front of you or beside you, is with you in some way. So like a being that's with you in some way. And this being looks like it's wanting to share frequencies with you. Now there's a real sort of softness and gentleness, and also presence and strength in that being. And it looks like there's like reassurance coming in, a sense of like okayness, like feeling okay about money. So just see how does it feel. Different people might feel different things, so just notice what you're feeling. Patrick, when money come to mind, you feel it in your solar plexus. Yeah, okay. So just notice that. It feels like maybe there's like, maybe needing to, I have to control it, or I have to manage it, or I have to make sure I'm going to be okay with it. So just to let this money consciousness, just see what happens in your solar plexus as that shows up. It looks like a reassurance and a sense of everything is okay. Yeah, so you see how that feels. Self-confidence. And Carolyn, sound came to mind. Cool. So what does that mean to you? Does that feel, does it go up or does it go down, you know? Or is it tasty or what? How does what connection do you have with that? Yeah. And Danny, you see golden light. Cool. Okay, so allow that golden light to be there. See how you feel. Yeah. And Hannah, you're wondering if something is shifting for you with money. Yes, it's my feeling, my sense around. It's like ground. It feels like you're sort of grounding in a slightly different way. You're earthing in a different way, which allows then different, different avenues of income to come in. Is what it feels like. Yeah. So Patricia, you have enough, but when I mentioned recalibration essence, I got a sick feeling, and the chakra clear link and physical came in. Okay, yeah. It looks like it's around. Actually, it looks like it's around opening up to more channels of income. I don't know if you're looking for more channels of income, but it looks like there's a possibility of that. But feel very, very light and very flowing, very easy. Those essences feel good. So Isabella, your root is buzzing now. Cool. Yeah, something landing in. And Carolyn, it was a happy sound, pleasurable when you first asked the question. Okay, nice. Okay, so feel into that pleasurable feeling, that happy sound. It's like almost like a remembering, or like some part of you knows something that feels really good. That's what it sounds like, what it feels like. Yeah. And Carolyn, your mind does wonder how more money will flow to you. Okay, all right. So if you want to, and if we all want to, feel into this money consciousness being or light, and if you like, have a conversation with it, including, if you want to, things like, oh, how can more money flow to me, or how can I open up to more channels of income, or how can I open up to more abundance or prosperity. So just imagine that you're having a dialogue, a conversation, and if you like, you can see it as, you know, communicating with an aspect of you, of your higher self, or as an actual being, whichever feels more comfortable for you. Okay. So I'm getting a sense of almost like being shown new channels of income, or upgraded channels of income, or opening up to more, receiving more, and then a feeling of maybe overwhelm coming in around what we're opening up to. So if there's a feeling of overwhelm, it's like there's the two parts. It's like, yes, I would love more, or I'd love more consistency and so on. But then also there's a part that's in resistance to that. That's going, oh, it might be too much, or I don't know if I can handle it, or what will I do with that, or what are the consequences of that? Then will I need to do this, this, and this, and this, you know? So if there's any resistance around it, right? There is some of the earth light set are coming in. So the emotion balancer is coming in, emotion balancer essence from the earth light set. And the life transformation essence, which supports a quantum leap, quantum shift. Actually, quantum leap feels more relevant for now. And also so for some people it feels like the soul clear essence is coming in, and for some others it feels like the true self is coming in. So just allow whichever of these are right for you. And so it feels like it's bringing in sort of like a stability around the new, that new experience perhaps that's opening up. So to see, how does that feel? How do you feel in your body? How does your body feel? Yeah. Okay. Carolyn, being valued in the world, how to be that instead of feeling weird. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so notice how you're feeling in your body with that. And that feels like it's, so that's part of the, yeah, it's part of the opening up to the new. It's like, oh, then allowing these things, maybe I need to be more me, or do things that I would really love to do, but other people may have different opinions about that, or different judgments or whatever. And also it can be around our own judgments of ourselves. It's like feeling like, oh, this doesn't quite fit in or something. So if you have anything like that coming up as part of the resistance, just notice it. Allow in so there's a couple of essences coming in. The community connection from the expansion transformation set, the community connection essence is coming in, and also the recalibration of source from that same set. So the community connection is helping you find your own space within the sense of community, so your own space within the sense of the wider field with lots of people there. So it can be people who are clients or customers, or that kind of there's that kind of relationship, people connected basically with the flow of money, or it could be friends or family, but different people connect with that flow of money, just in the context of what we're talking about now. And the recalibration of source essence helps us to recalibrate our sense of connection with our higher selves, with the universe, with God. And it looks like as these essences are coming in, there's a feeling of more peace coming in around being ourselves, about being who we are. So just notice how you're feeling. It's quite a lot shifting sort of heart and solar plexus, and then opening up to being, and opening up to sort of shining. Laura, making friends and seeing the excitement and joy of receiving and the freedom. Okay, yeah. So feel into that. It feels like there's loads opening up. Nice. Yeah, I'm just the emotion balance that came in about 10 minutes ago. Cool. Yeah, cool. Okay. So there's something else just about money. I know we're kind of going on probably a little bit longer than the other ones. So I hope you're okay for time. And on that note as well, I wanted to say, I realise like there's a big investment of your time in each of these sessions. They're not just short, are they? So thank you so much for being here with them all. So yeah, so there's something there about money that wants to come in. Like, this is such a huge topic, and I know we're only just doing a little tiny bit of it now. But there's something about money and that money consciousness. So, okay, so it looks like we've received whatever it is that we need to receive from that money being, money consciousness being. So have a sense of completion with that connection. Notice at the moment now, how do you feel in your body? And also, how do you feel in your body when you think about having more abundance, more prosperity, more stability in the flow of money coming through you? Yeah, just notice how you're feeling. The Patrick, money suddenly feels a lot more attractive to you than it used to. That's great. And if it feels more attractive, you'll attract it. And you'll feel more comfortable with it. Yeah. Okay, there's something landing. Do we need an essence? No. Okay, there's something landing. So just be present with what is. Oh, so it looks like maybe the next step, or the forward flow on your path to opening up to more abundance and more prosperity. And Caroline, your breath relaxed and you're grounded. Great. Brilliant. Nana, yay. Cool. Yeah, and just have that sense of, this is just a small piece of this. It's such a huge topic. It's connected in with loads of things as well. Have the intention, you're allowing it just to complete in whatever way it needs to complete for you at the moment. Okay. And that, yeah, there's something about this next step on the path, or the next part of the path that you flow, that you're flowing along. And Joanna, brings a freedom to explore your mission and your gifts. Yes. Yeah. And quite often I think that there can be, especially maybe for people who have maybe a belief of, maybe sharing my gifts, it's not just spiritual to charge money, or it's not good, there's a bit of conflict around that. There is also something around sharing our gifts, or sharing our message, or making that difference in the world, can be quite tied into allowing ourselves to receive more. And sometimes if we stop ourselves from receiving because we feel like money's not okay, we're actually stopping ourselves from sharing our gifts as well. Sometimes that can happen. And in opening up to one, we kind of need to open up to the other. They go hand in hand. Whichever one we're opening up to, we're kind of we're opening up to the other as well. And so there's something about having an awareness of that and being okay to allow that to come in. So to see how that feels for anybody who resonates with that. So Isabella, it's a complex topic. Yes, indeed. Yes. And Patrick, you feel you want to have a date with money? Yeah, take her to a nice restaurant, buy some nice clothes. Yeah, so that's a really good way to build your relationship, or build your relationship with money, to see it as, like, to personify it maybe, and to explore, how do you feel about it? How does it feel about you? What are the dynamics going on? Is there a sense of love and appreciation and openness, or does it feel closed? Just notice and explore that relationship, just like you might explore a relationship with another person or with yourself. And there's funny thing about money as a date. Cool. Yeah, so that can be something that could be really nice. And in fact, thinking about moving forwards, from what we've been doing here, that's actually a really nice thing to do. So thank you for suggesting that. To feel into that relationship. Also, just see if there's any actions that you need to take, or not actions. Maybe there are actions you have been taking and it's like, okay, I need to stop those actions. Or is there an action you go, oh yeah, this feels really good, and it may have an obvious connection, or it may not have an obvious connection to money, but it might just feel good. So just see, or just let yourself be open. You might get something right now, or it might come in over the next few days, or whatever. But just that sense of openness to what action feels really good in the context of opening up to more money, more abundance, more prosperity, whether that's taking action or stopping taking action. Yes, just have that intention. Okay, and it's almost complete for now. How's everybody feeling? Does it feel different? So if you think about your initial intention for today, does that feel different? Does it feel like something shifted? Does it feel, even if there's still loads going on with it, does it feel like something has shifted? Something changed. If I feel into sort of like the overall energy, it feels like there's more of something has grounded, something's grounded, and there's almost a sense of a new beginning around it, and also a bit more oomph, or something, a bit more flow, or a bit more of a dynamic movement, just in a general reading. Yeah. So does it feel like something shifted? There's also, Laurie, feeling much lighter, opening into new space. Okay, cool. Yeah, brilliant. There's also something about whatever it is that's grounding. So if you think of a specific something has grounded for each of us, and it's different for everybody, but it's something has grounded for each of us around this whole concept of abundance, of financial well-being. And just feel into your energy and see if you can feel what it is that's grounding. So it could be a sense of empowerment, it could be a new sense of self, it could be a new opening up. So just see if there's something that you can actually feel or have a sense of. So Patrick, yes, developing a healthy relationship with money where there's respect and enjoyment, and cultivating a bigger, better life together. Yay! Yeah, because that's the other thing as well, is that money, there's a purpose within money as well, in that it can flow and it can create better life for everybody. So it's not just us that's benefiting, if you like, or whatever. As it flows through us, it's creating better for everybody. So there is that sense of expansion around it, if we're open to that. So Hannah, maybe more calm, good. And Patricia, feeling a new chapter, cool. Carolyn, more self-trust, a sense of being able to handle as well, cool, brilliant. And Lorraine definitely shifted in a very active 1 hour. Not just time that's flowed, okay. Cool. Daddy feels very nice, refreshed. Yay, great, brilliant. Okay, so just to complete, if you want to imagine that you're just taking a step forward, or even physically take a step forward if you want to, and it can be a big step, a little step, a tiny step. Do you want to take a step forward straight in front of you? Do you want to go to a side or a different direction? Just feel into that step. And it looks like it's just, again, just grounding something, and it's just helping with the next piece on this. And it's about, yes, everybody benefits when we receive. Yes. Yeah. Oh, okay, so that feels complete for now. So tomorrow, and Isabella, lots of shifting, yeah. Yes, lots going on. So tomorrow it's about living our purpose, and then on the next day, Thursday, is around making a bigger difference. So I'm very curious to see what's going to come in, so you're very welcome to join. And I will also just mention about the group that's starting next week for anybody who is interested in finding out or wants to feel into it. So it's a 5-week group. We'll be begin co-creating, but obviously it's going to be much deeper because we'll be actually able to speak properly together. Just for a few people, for people it feels really right for, because a lot can shift and come in and change, and if it doesn't feel right for that, then then it's not right. And if it does feel right to allow that transformation to come in, then feel free to get in touch. We can chat. I will never pressurize anybody to do anything because it has to feel really right energetically. So if you want to chat, feel free to chat with me about it. There's more about it on my website, janinethorpe.com/alignment-circle. If you want to look it up, or if it feels better just to chat about it, then do. And yeah, so see how that feels. I know it's starting next week. So yeah, just to let you know, that's there if you do want to go deeper. And yeah, Carol, money as a being feels good. Yeah, it's kind of helps to facilitate that relationship building with, isn't it? Laura, you're welcome. And Patricia, you're welcome. So as always, thank you so much for collaborating and co-creating with this. It feels really empowering and really liberating, and it's like accessing a whole other dimension and level of possibility. And of course, then doing it as a group, of course, it has this great, even more can happen. So yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Lorraine. Yes, see you tomorrow. Thanks a million for being here. You're welcome, Carol. So yeah, so have a nice rest of the day, everybody. You're welcome, Carolyn. Thanks, Ivana. You're welcome. And yes, have a nice rest of the day. Drink lots. Rest if you want to rest. Walk if you want to walk. Do whatever feels really good, just to let it all integrate, because it does feel like it's quite a big shift what's been going on over these 9 sessions, 3 weeks. So really just to give yourself time to integrate it. So, all right, I shall see you tomorrow. Oh, you're welcome, Joanna. Okay, take care. We'll talk tomorrow then. Okay, bye.